Hello everyone, this will be the review of game Fat Kid, and the key was provided by developer. The game is a little bit problematic to set up for recording, so I might be checking more often than normally. I managed to put it into window mode by pressing, I think it's Alt Enter or something like that. It goes into somewhat window mode, but there are no options in the, well, options. I'm going to move it to English. Hopefully it works. There's a lot of languages. I was testing in Polish. You cannot use mouse here, which is a problem. And I would like to have a normal resolution setting in window mode in the game. Let's see if it's there. Probably not. Okay, it's English theoretically. I pressed it. Did I press it? I pressed enter. I don't know if it's enough. Because then you use some buttons for attack. Yeah, options. Okay. So maybe we check the how to play. Maybe it's going to give us the buttons, because I forgot the buttons. You can set up buttons on your own uh, in the tutorial. Yeah, it's tutorial. Okay, so we have to do it again. That's maybe good because I forgot the buttons for attacking. This is generally speaking a brawler game with some progression of the character, which is a nice addition. I just hope it loads because it's just acting strange. Okay, let me just go into the... Alright, it's recording apparently. I played like 3 levels of it, or 2 of them. Sorry for moving my mic, but it's a bit problematic to play with just keyboard. I'd prefer to attack on mouse, but I can't. I think it's J button? No, it's not. I have to set the buttons. Okay, so let's say J, K, L will be the buttons. So that would be the punch. My character is already upgraded a bit. You basically upgrade whatever you use. So that's how it works. If you use something to kill enemies, you upgrade that skill. You have regeneration of health and energy, I think. Then you have special attack, kick and punch, and maybe 1 or 2 other special attacks. I'm not entirely sure how it works. Okay, so this is the special key. So I should, okay, let's say special and forward, kinda works. I can't always do properly the special attacks. I would prefer to have them on separate keys, not key plus directional button, because it's not easy to do. What am I supposed to do? Okay, I have to, the dummy. Okay, I have to belly something the dummy. Right, belly bump. Right, it works. Stomp. Special move down. Well, it kinda works, but it's really hard to do. Special move away. Yeah, I made it. Okay. So I kinda press them together and it works. Use escape key. I don't want to. Do I have to? Of course I'm not using controller. Controls. What about controls here? Can we set controls here? Uh, Let me press enter. Yeah, you can. Kinda. Skill sheet is backspace. Roster. What is roster? Okay, let's see. So this gives us, it gives us how much we have to do. This is quite okay. Right, so you have to do specific amount of times something. For instance, fart, bowl. What is bowl? Bowl. We are a bowling ball, I guess. That's the idea. Stomp belly. All right. We have better damage or something. It's upgraded. Well, I would like to have damage over time. What does it mean? We don't have damage over time in fart. Maybe it has to be unlocked. Alright. What am I supposed to do? Bowl. Okay, so we move and press this. And then we bowl around like this. It's always special attack. So tutorial is quite well done, I would say. It's definitely telling us what to do. Okay, so we have to beat up those guys. I'm just gonna spam 1 button or 2. If we heal, we just pay some money. It's easy to get, and we can play again. I was playing on easy, generally speaking, because I wanted to just go through the story, not necessarily have it challenging. So the game is kind of like Golden Axe, if you ever played it or if you know it. Of course, there are probably other games like that, but I personally played Golden Axe when I was a kid. It's this 2D brawler thing where you have to go exactly at the enemy, not below him or above him, just directly at him. And either you can stun lock them, or they are resistant and you have to kind of move around, use some combos and kill them, or just take some damage. Like, I'm trying to stun lock him with kicks. Okay, he hits me, I hit him, now I'm kind of stun locking him and he's dead. And you go on like this. You generally go on like this. You heal. Oh, you also regenerate, which is very nice. Yeah, I kind of like it. Well, it's not the best genre in the world, I would say, because it's very kinda 80s or 90s game, very old one that you could play in specific places with big machines. I'm not sure how they are called, but back in my days there were those big machines that you have to put coins into. People played like, well, I'm not that old to play Pong, but they had exactly games like this. You were moving some characters around, or they had like Space Invaders, another type of genre. But those games were quite popular. I'm gonna try to skip it maybe. Can we skip it with like escape? Yes. Right, I would like to go to some, yeah, I would like to pick a chapter. Oh, maybe not. You know what? I'm not gonna spoil the game too much. We're just going to play through the first chapter. So we are in this comic, and then we start moving from one of the comic frames into the gameplay. So the game is very much like a living comic book, something like that. That's about the graphics. Okay, let me just check the recording, because the game stutters right now. It doesn't respond and it loads, but then when it loads it should work. We're going to play this one chapter and I'm gonna give up on that, I guess, because I think that will be enough. So you can punch stuff to break it, I guess. Maybe you have to do some special attack. Maybe stomp. Okay, we stomped and we did get, what did we get? Coins. Okay, we get coins. Right. I would like to fart at somebody, but I don't know how you do it exactly. Like, this is not what I wanted to do. That's the problem, right? Okay, we farted. What do we fart more? We could keep farting to pump it up, to level it up. But see, this is a bit problem to pump it up. If you have to perfectly do the move and then load energy, it's gonna take a long time to upgrade. It's much more easy to upgrade just normal attacks. So I'm leaning towards just getting stronger kicks and punches. This is just a bit awkward to do. I would prefer to have it just on one button, because that's just, you know, annoying. You have to press two buttons, you usually do the wrong move. I'm not saying it's not responsive, because I don't know really, I'm not an expert on those games, it just feels awkward. I would prefer to have every move on separate button, like 5 or 6 buttons, instead of those, you know, you have to press like two things, and well, sometimes it does what you want, sometimes it doesn't. I don't even know how much it costs, by the way. I don't know what's the cost of Stomp, so I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, or do I lack energy to do it. So it's hard to say. Okay, I'm gonna stomp again. What do you get for stomping? If you stomp a table, I don't think it does anything. If I stomp this guy, maybe, yeah, I think we get something. I have very little in stomping. I'm trying. Stomp again. Doesn't work. See, it's always leaning towards just kicking and punching, because it just works better. Those special attacks don't work too well. Maybe this one works quite okay. Could do that. But making fart or stomp is just harder. I don't have energy. I don't know why. Why it doesn't regenerate? Maybe it doesn't regenerate in combat. Okay, we upgraded health regeneration, which is awesome. Very, very useful. I'm gonna stomp that stuff. Let's see if it goes up. No, it doesn't. You have to stomp on a guy. That's the problem. Right, we can just go on up to the boss and then we'll finish. Now we'll sum up the game. So generally it runs and plays quite okay. It runs fast. You can progress easily if you play on easy. So, well, if you're casual, this is definitely a game for you. If you want more challenge, you can rack up the difficulty. And I really like the fact that it has the progression, because without progression it would be a very generic game. With progression it's very interesting, because you can upgrade stuff that you tend to use, and you can also try to upgrade everything. And if you are too weak to beat a specific level or a specific enemy, you can try to you know, make it better by upgrading yourself, by leveling up, which I always like in games. I like when you have the option to get stronger, because some people need the game to be easier, and if they can do anything, then they will just give up on the game. If they can level up, then they can still play through and finish eventually. Alright, I would like to destroy something. Maybe we get food. Alright, we get something, we get money, that's for sure. I would like to stomp on that. Alright, is there anything? Yeah, there's a hot dog. I have to stomp again. I think maybe it costs 10, I'm not sure. Okay, max health is upgraded, that's good. After we pick up health many times, we upgrade our health, so that's good. Another food piece, a sandwich, I guess. Right, I'm gonna stomp on this. I just want to load completely before I go further. Right, energy and stuff. I would like to fart in them, but still I need to hit them with farts 6 times and doesn't work. Yeah, can I fart again? I don't know if I have enough energy. I don't. Okay, so we can't do anything. We just have to hit the guy with whatever. Without energy, it's impossible to do. I would have to now stand here and load energy to upgrade it. So it's really going very slowly forward, the upgrades. As you can see, all my special attacks are very unupgraded. I'm not sure what's the last one, the 48/50. Let's hear if it's explained. No, I know what it is. Maybe it's the bowl. It might be. No, I don't know. It's the bowl. Maybe it's the bowl. Maybe the bowl is last. Let's see if it's the bowl. Let's bowl into somebody. Does it go up? I don't know. I think I lost all my energy or something. How do you exactly bowl? Like this? Yeah, that's bowl. Okay, so we upgraded to 49. I would like to upgrade again before we stop. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to actually do the bowling ball move, but I did the fart. Now I'm bowling, but I'm bowling into nothing. Yeah, this worked. We upgrade. Okay, so ball speed is upgraded. It doesn't help. I'm not into speed. I would prefer damage or some special effect on that. Okay, many coins. You only pay 1 on easy to revive yourself. So that's awesome. You can revive 35 times. I'm not sure what happens if you die. You have to just replay the level. Maybe you just have to replay the level. But I think your character stays entirely. I'm not sure if you can reset your character, but I kept my level from what I tested the game. I did for sure 2 levels. So I was stuck at level 3. Or actually, I didn't play it. I can say I was stuck because I didn't play it. I stopped on level 3. And now we played the tutorial again, and the first level and then we have the same character. So that's good. Basically, we have 1 character per profile. Or something like that. I'm gonna stomp on this and we collect some stuff. Alright. I'm trying to stomp, but the energy generation is bad, so you know, it's a basic upgrades only because I didn't play much. There's 9 levels in the game, by the way. Not a very long game, but you can see how long it takes by 1 level. You can measure it up, how long it takes to do the tutorial in 1 level, so you can see. Of course, if you're better than me, you can do it faster, probably, or if you are upgraded. Yeah, I definitely prefer to play it on easy because it just progresses faster. If they had like more HP, they would just drag forever. I tried to fart on him, but it didn't work. By the way, I wanted to bowl, so again, didn't work what I wanted. Okay, bowl. No. Damn it. Okay, right and bowl. Doesn't work because yeah, stun locks. Stun locks happen every time, because if you could just stun lock them, like especially bosses, it would be way too easy. So they are definitely going to stun lock you a lot. And then you're gonna fail. Yeah, you die. I want to spend. What do I press? J? No, I have to press enter now. And we are alive again. Oh, we have full energy. That's good. So let's, I don't know, should I fart? Maybe you fart. No, again, this is not what I wanted. Okay, I have to stay away from them and then fart. I don't know, it doesn't work. I'm trying, now it works. I don't know if we can fart more than once. Yeah, we can. Please, one more. Okay. Fart area of effect. Okay, this is better. Slightly. But we don't have damage over time still. So I would need 50 more. No, I'm not gonna fart 25 times because that's ridiculous. That would take a long time to pump it. Okay, we're dead, but whatever. Doesn't matter. We just always collect more coins and keep playing. Because we are dead now. Should I just do some damage? Maybe. Yeah, doesn't work too well. Yeah, I would definitely couldn't do the game with like a mode where you die and it's over. Clearly, I couldn't. Yeah, we can just kick and punch, because even if we fail, we'll level up. So it might work. Yeah, I think we destroyed the big guy. So that's just another thing about the boss. Okay, now he's easy. Second part was easy. I think I was unlocking him, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, that's the end. Alright, I'm gonna try to skip away from it. Right, it gives us all stuff like progression, how much we have to do to upgrade. It tells us we need to fart 24 times. That's good because it tells us what we need to do. It gives us a challenge and a goal, so that's very nice. Damage averages, some stuff. I'm not sure what the points are for. That's just, the points are pointless. I don't know what's the point of the points. Maybe we go back to menu and I'm gonna check what's there once more. I don't want to retry. I don't want to go in the other level. Now I would like if my punch or kick would work in my menu as enter, because now I have to move my hand to press enter. It would be better, because if you play with left hand on WASD and the right hand on JKL, then you can't really press enter easily, so that's just annoying. Alright, so we have probably, I'm not sure what are those three things here that are not, well, stories unlocked, the two are in gray. I'm not sure what they do. Maybe this is more chapters, or this is something else that's not yet implemented. I definitely didn't unlock it if it's unlockable. Then we have options. Options are, what are options? Options are just this. So yeah, there's 4 difficulty levels. Music and sound slider is very good, but it lacks any sort of resolution setting. Let me go back. This is the tutorial. This is actually tutorial, not exactly how to play explanation, but just a full tutorial. Credits, I don't want it. Let's see if we can go to this, to story. Can we pick yes, we can pick chapters here. So I really don't know what are the other stuff. Here we have those levels. This is go back, so we have like, yeah, there's 9 levels, right? I didn't play gymnasium, I played field trip, which was in the museum. So the cafeteria, museum I played, I didn't play this, and yeah, I'm gonna stop here. I don't wanna spoil too much, I just showed you 1 level. So 9 levels of brawler. It takes as much as you can see. You have the upgrades of all your powers, which is punch, kick, belly punch, or whatever it's called, belly bump. We can roll, we can fart, and we can stomp. So we have 4 special attacks, 2 normal attacks, and an upgrade to our health and energy. And also some upgrades, they're not just damage or not just speed. You can also get max HP, probably max energy. We can get area of effect to farts, probably damage over time, probably damage. Damage grows in the punch and kick category. It also upgrades our speed. So there is linear progression, but there is progression that is kept in your entire profile, because I guess this is my profile. I cannot go to another profile. If I go exit, I probably exit the game completely. If I go to options, then, well, that's just that. And when you start, you can pick a language. So it's a bit messed up. I would prefer actually a normal menu with everything in one place. So you have like profiles. You might have they could have like Iron Man mode where you cannot die or something like that. All the options should be in one place, like not language here, difficulty here, controls somewhere. See, the controls are not here, right? You cannot check controls here. You can only go to option. No, you cannot go to option. You can go to how to play and set them there, or you can go to game and then find controls, but they're not in the options. So it's very messed up. I would say that the options and menu are generally not well done. I guess I understand that you want to make it look like a part of the comic, right? Like here, it's climatic and everything, atmospheric, I get it, but it should be everything in one place, right? So controls should be here, right? If I just press escape, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Nothing, okay? So if I go to options, I should have language here, I should have controls here, and I should have resolution here, and they are not here. So that's my biggest gripe with the game, just the way the menu is set up and the controls and lack of resolution setting. The game itself is okay. For a brawler, it offers more than normally because it has the progression, and it has, well, 6 moves is enough, I would say, for a very simple game like that. Of course, I would prefer to have like additional passive skill tree and different characters, especially unlockable characters. That would be awesome. But you just have one character because, you know, the game is about fat kid and you are the fat kid. That's it. You cannot be like fat girl with another, you know, powers. You just this one character. but still, it adds to the gameplay with the progression. I very much like the progression. It's pinpointing your playing style, so that's very good. Kind of like in Skyrim, actually. You level up what you use. That's a very good system. I like it. So, how many points? I would give it actually 7 out of 10. But be aware that the game may not be very long. I don't know what are the 2 things that can be unlocked. Those many. Let me just go. Yeah, again, I'm lost. Like, I don't know what are those 2 things. But, well, maybe unlock characters. I don't know. Maybe you can play as those 2 kids. I have no idea, really. But I was just able to play with this one guy, and what I see is just nine chapters. So, why 7 out of 10? It's well done graphically. It's not pixel art. It's comic book style, and it's quite consistent. And there is a variety of enemies and well, levels. It's not just one level, or just you don't go through the forest or something like that, or town all the time. Every level is different. Well, the enemies are kind of similar. There's a boss and some enemies on the way. There are just henchmen. That's typical, but they look different a bit. And there is a progression, right? So I like the progression. I like the graphics, sound, or whatever. I don't care about music. The sound is just typical, what you would expect. So this is normal stuff. But I overall like it. You can replay it on 4 difficulties. That's also nice. You can set the game to your skill level. You can also revive, so that's nice. You have this easy casual mode, so that's also a nice addition if you're not into those games. I'm not, but at least I can play it without frustration. So aside from the fact it might be short, if this is just 9 levels and that's it, and well, then it's just difficulty levels, and basically when you upgrade your character fully and go through 9 levels, that's over. Aside from that, I can say it's okay game. It's actually quite okay. It's slightly better graphically and with the progression than the typical brawler. It just may not be longer. I'm not sure how long they are, but I would expect a long game generally if it costs any more than $1 or $2. I didn't check the price, but whatever. You have to make your own decision. You want to pay this much for this game and so on. So 9 levels from what I know, and the gameplay as you have seen, and I can recommend it if it's cheap, of course, because I wouldn't pay more than $2 for this game. So if it's cheap, sure, I can recommend it. And I don't have many gripes about the gameplay or the game. The only problem is the menu and the fact that it's hard to make those special moves, but maybe it's just me being clumsy. I would definitely prefer an option to bind them to additional keys instead of doing this arrow keys or WASD plus special button, because you end up doing not the move you want. At least I do, because I'm clumsy. So yeah, you can say it's my fault. Alright guys, so that was Fat Kid for 7 out of 10. Yeah, that's the points I give to it. Slight recommendation if it's cheap, and that will be it for the review. So I'll see you guys in the next game.